Thank you, Ravi, and thank you, Cheyenne, for the opportunity to speak today. I'm standing between everybody in their break, so I'm going to go a little bit quicker than I'd intended and just sort of deliver the main message that I have today. So, as Ravi mentioned, I work with the Catalyst Centre, which is a tech transfer office on campus, and I have this great job called Industry Liaison Officer, where what I get to do is talk to our researchers about the great work that they're doing. I get to talk with companies about the great work that they're doing, the products that they're working on, the things they're trying to bring to market. And I hopefully bring those two groups together so that they can work on some really interesting projects. So the types of activities generally that I do is I help companies find the expertise that they need on campus or access resources that they would need on campus. I help to build partnerships between companies and those researchers. And a big important part of my role is I help to provide support and advice on how to leverage contributions through government funding programs so that you can offset some of the costs of these collaborative research projects. So in Canada, both at a federal and provincial level, there's a wide number of projects and programs that can help support collaborations between industry and academia. And a conservative estimate for a lot of these programs is if you're putting $1 into our research program with a university, we could see at least $2 of a match from a federal or provincial program. Quite often it's more than that. So the benefits to you, the industry members in the audience today, is access to the intellectual expertise at the university, to the facilities, such as the poultry facility that we have here at Guelph, and also specialised equipment. And there's access to highly qualified personnel. So all these fantastic presentations we're seeing from these students and postdocs today, these are the people that could be working on your industry-specific problems. And it helps you to expand your research capability. There's assistance with experimental design, etc. So the types of activities that I'm involved in is everything from this introductory stage. So if you see something today and it raises a question, this is something that you as a company would be interested in working in, you could contact myself or contact Ravi. We'll help connect you with a researcher at the university. I'll personally take part in those discussions if it's required. And once we have a problem and we know roughly the resources we would need to execute on that, then I can help sort of put together something of a funding plan or a roadmap. Anything related to contracts, non-disclosure agreements, also our office is available to help with. So typically we play in the space of, we'll put together some options for you, but we typically play in the space from these student placements and internships up to the industry-sponsored research section. If it is something that you're looking at that's more of a gift or a philanthropic donation to the university, Paul Kostler from our advancement group is also in the room today, and he's the person that would be able to assist you with that. I was going to go through some numbers related to some of the funding programs that we use, but in the interest of time, I'll kind of skip through that. And Ravi can possibly make the slides available to people that are interested in them. But of those programs that I mentioned, it could fund everything from a short 6-month project where the government's putting $25,000 into that, to multi-year agreements where it can go over several years, where the budgets could be hundreds of thousands or even into millions. So with that, I'll leave you with my contact details. I've left some cards over on the table by the entrance there also, and I'll be around at up until lunchtime. So if anybody has questions, please feel free to come and talk to me. Thank you.